Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. You're probably not because we just lost, but big up to everyone. Hungi is in the building for his fan cam, for his time to talk on this particular thing. I'm guessing you're gonna have a lot to say. Without further ado, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember those AFTV times when they came on like, Robbie, when is it gonna end? When is it gonna end? And honestly, I don't know when is it gonna end. I mean, yeah, if Tuchel would be sacked tonight, I couldn't even. Literally don't give a f about it because yeah, in the beginning I was trying to defend him against you and stuff, but I came around a long time ago. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And it's getting worse by the time, right? I mean, beginning of the season it was still very inconsistent, but we had games where we actually played whole and majority of the game well and won the game. But now, who did we play last week again? Hoffenheim, right? And I think your fan cam was titled "Good Win," but good win, but I'm still talking out or something like that. Because even if you win and it's quite convincing from the result, I remember a period where Hoffenheim could literally just they could have been 3-1 up if you remember those three chances there, and yeah, but that has to be like 89% of the manager, of course, but the players, I don't know, man. I feel like the fans are talking a lot about the coaches and the board, and rightly so, because yeah, they want to compete with the best in Europe, but seem like don't want to spend the money. How is that gonna be supposed to be working? No, like I just wanted to ask you something. When we bought Kane this summer, and all right, Minje was a very good transfer. All the other transfers, they were kind of Brazzo on the cheap transfers, and just because yeah, it was convenient again, weren't they? Yeah, and where we really needed to strengthen, we just didn't do it again. And uh, it's gonna be sounding like I'm defending Tuchel, but I remember when he wanted another midfielder. The press was stating him for he wants everything and stuff and this and that. And during the first half of the season, we already struggled with availability of the midfield, like literally Goretz and center backs as well. Like remember when Goretzka and Upamecano just came literally from the hospital to play against Dortmund, and this general window has absolutely like I haven't even watched one video of you doing about Dyer or of a club, because when I saw Fabrizio posting that, I was so angry, and I don't know if you know this kind of situation. If you're so angry, you're pretending like it didn't happen.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
We were talking about Socrates. I don't think there's much between it. If we really deep it, if we had planned Socrates or him, so
more experience with him as well. More
experience. Yeah, and the question is really.
I'll ask you because my oven's about to go off and it's going to make loads of noise. So I'll ask you this, and I'll quickly go and turn it off. Who do we need? See, there we go. Who do we need?
Manager or players? I'm going to wait until he's going to come in.
Yeah. Did you mean who do we need?
Players or the manager?
Start with the players.
Where to begin with? I mean, Lima is kind of all right as a backup,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think we've seen that if Mazraoui has a long-term injury, it's not gonna be working for so long, right? And I'm actually shocked of every game that Dyer is gonna be starting for us. Because I've used to mock Tottenham fans when like this guy headed the ball back into Salah, running towards Lloris, scoring the goal, and like literally, you know what the centre backs are, Ben Davies and stuff, and when they decided to ship him off, and I literally don't get why anybody would. I think this Drazen guy is a good businessman, but he don't have a clue about football, to be honest. If he's doing the transfers,
Yeah.
I mean, like common sense would even say, why don't we go for this Dragusin guy makeup? Because they clearly think he's better than Dyer. And yeah, it's when I saw the price tag, 3 million, this contract was running out. That I was on to Brazzo all the time for these kind of cheap, always on the cheap transfers, like bringing Douglas Costa back and stuff. Because I was so angry. There was a talk show in Germany called Doppelpass, and after we won the trouble, Oli was talking on there, and he said the last time we won the trouble, we made the mistake to not build on that properly or to last. And we won't make the mistake the same time again. And you know the whole COVID thing. And he was like, "Yeah, but the club financed it itself quite very well, so we will be able to do that." And everything after that, because I don't know how much he really has to say in the club anymore. You know, because he has not an official role. But I've heard he was involved in the Khan and Brothers section. So, but you can't expect him and Rummenigge to come back, and it's the business moved on, you know. So I don't know. So many key players with contracts running low, and they demand huge wages. Like you remember with Alaba back then.
Yeah.
But I think now it's even more ridiculous because Alaba was he was still performing well for us, and a lot of these players have the audacity to demand some kind of crazy pay rise. This is ridiculous. But I got no issues to letting them go, but then the club has to be ready to spend money to get. If not the same quality, slightly below or with potential, you know. And I just can't see them do it because yeah, and there seems to be no real plan or something. Like I don't want to be like Dortmund and get all these young players just to develop them and ship them off and not really doing anything on the pitch, you know. But there's at least some kind of structure because if you think about it, all these players, if they all gonna leave the club at the same time, we are in a big mess. We are in a big mess.
100%.
Yeah, because we've lasted maybe the longest, but look, United, Milan, Juve, like we were the clubs who were really dominant for a long period of time, you know. But when it came crashing down, it came really crashing down hard, and I'm fearing the worst, to be honest.
No,
I'm
I'm with you on it.
yeah.
I see your name though. You've changed your name, Conte and Jose. What you saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's the next issue. I was always arguing who's on the market, but at this point, I don't even care anymore. I feel like I don't know. I think Jose is finished. I think he is finished, but sometimes we can pull one out of the back, maybe for a season, you know.
He is a winner, but I'm not sure he would work for Bayern personally.
Is it there?
So I don't think
You,
Jose
you,
would
you,
work.
you, yeah. Yeah, because I think he would work more than Antonio. Because Antonio is very rigid with this 5 at the back and stuff. I mean, Jose is defensive as well, but I mean, all the teams he played with, he was defensive on another. Yeah, like, it would be literally the same. But I think not the same with Tuchel because Tuchel is doing it, but still having no clue. And Mourinho is playing the stinky ass football, but he has some kind of intent behind it, you know. And that can only get you so far. That's why if we would really bring him in, I wouldn't give him a long contract, to be honest. 1 year, maybe 2, and then like but it's tough with these project managers as well. Because look at Ten Hag. I mean, okay, I've asked you all the streets are Ten Hag or Tuchel, but okay, I still don't think there's much between them. To be honest, I think as much as Arteta has his flaws, I think he is still a little bit above them. You know, yeah, I know these 3 are your kind of most hated managers, right? Or you don't rate them at all. No, you do rate Ten Hag, right?
I think
Or
Ten
you
Hag's
did
good,
rate
but
it.
I don't think he should have gone to United.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
man. I don't think that.
Would you take Flick back?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the track record is a bit because of the Germany job, you know. But I mean, of all options, I don't think there's any out there that is way better or where you should go for the coach market is yeah. Even coaches at clubs where you have to pay a fee. Okay, then we have to pay a fee. So, yeah. But and the last time they tried it with Nagelsmann, it didn't work out. So, and that's another thing. If they try some things that don't work out, they rather not give it another try. Like I don't think they're ever gonna pay a fee for a manager again, because I think it was quite a lot, right? 20 or 25 million at the time. Yeah. I don't know. Probably Flick is the best option right now.
100%.
When you sack Tuchel, when you bring him, let's say him in, and then there's still the issue with the squad. So, and January is almost over now, and I think you are on to the news every, even if it's so little link or anything. But do you honestly think we're going to sign anybody else? I really don't know.
I think we're getting a right back. I think there'll be rumours of others, and then I think it will just filter out.
I actually rate Trippier, but his recent form is a little bit worrying, though. Like he's very bad. He's very, very bad. But I think it's going to be a low cost thing again, right? He's not that young anymore.
Exactly. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're bringing in players that aren't going to cost a lot, but that in the long run is going to hurt Bayern.
Yeah. And they always had this kind of attitude because the market prices were always going up, and they said they don't have the same spending powers as the Prem or at the time back then La Liga or stuff. They have to balance it out smartly, and the fans in Germany just hate us for taking all the good tenants from other German clubs. But I couldn't give a damn because you know when we signed Kane, they were saying that you spend so much money and you want more players and stuff, and yeah, so I it's so hypocritical. Like Dortmund is doing the same thing, because we signed a few players from them. They act like that is some unheard thing of, But we don't do that anymore as well. To be honest, for Meccano we did. He worked out. I like him, but he has sometimes absolute howlers, and but I kind of like Upa though. The ligt, I'm a bit disappointed with what I've seen this season. I think Upa and Kim were the better partnership overall.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And yeah, people, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And yeah, man. Till then, Mia Samia. Peace out, people.
Oh.